But yeah, Mama-san was great in some of the other games, especially when there were some side stories with her involved. Alright, now we go this way and sleep this off and get a hangover. Oh my. What is that sitting at the bar? That's an Okami bar. It's where, you know, cross-dressers go and stuff. It's just a thing, you know. But anybody can go drink there. Oh, Marchan, you're back. How'd things go? Oh, you know, terrible. I found a case report for the hit. You did? What did it say? A lot of stuff I already knew, plus one new piece of info. Oh? Sugiuchi was investigating the case along with my dad. Sugiuchi? The one that's always giving you hell back at the station? Mm-hmm. I've talked to him more times than I care to remember, but he never once mentioned being on the case with my dad. And that's despite him knowing how bad I want the truth. Maybe he's doing that to protect him. You know, it's like, look, I worked with your dad, and I'll be damned if I'm going to throw you to the wolves, because he knows some rotten shit happened too. Which is why he's so far back, you know, like he's like, he keeps trying to get into, like, organized crime investigation, and he's stuck in homicide, and he doesn't want that, but he keeps getting bumped back. So something else is going on. He knows, and he's being sidelined. His career took a bad turn after all that. That's not the worst of it either. I'm starting to believe someone on the force did my father in. Katsuragi said as much when we met yesterday. Another officer. Things just keep getting better, huh? Seriously. Why don't you call it a day, Marchan? Even you need to rest at some point. You're right. I think I'll knock out for a while. You do that. Hey, Meihua, get Marchan's futon ready. Are we gonna have Kiryu now? No. A detective's honor. I guess we're gonna go and confront Sugiuchi. Oh, you've still got the 100 mil. Good.
Boy.
So, are you going to launch an internal investigation? Not yet. There's something I need to do first. What? Spend this money on hookers and blow. I mean, don't tell me you're taking off with the money. Yep, I'm totally skipping town. No, actually, I'm taking it back to its original owner. Oh, who's that? Some moneylender. Oh, we're going to Sky Finance. I kept meaning to try going to the office to see if we could go in. It'll probably give me one of those bullshit, like, you click on the thing to go in, and it would be like, I don't need to go in here, and you walk away. Some moneylender apparently has got an office on Tenkaichi Street called Sky Finance. Can you imagine how much interest 100 million yen would rack up if I just let it sit? Yeah, forget that. It's not Friday without hookers and blow, exactly. Bye, Marchan, have a good day. Oh, I'll try. See you later. I mean, if I have to have a good day, fine. I was planning to have a shit day. But okay, I'll have a good one then, since you insist. My goodness. So many people telling me how to live my life. God damn it. Okay, so... Sky Finance. Or we could just go to the casino with this money. Are you guys down for like 12 hours of CeeLo dice game? Yeah. Some Hanafuda, you know. You're gonna lurk, no problem, Dapus, lurk away. Oh, Sky Finance was here all along. And there's no Hana-chan to bounce us at the door as well. Oh, here he is. Akiyama, bro! Dude, it's been like
どちら
forever.
さん？
あんた秋山さんか。
そうですけど。
That's what my birth certificate says.
あんたどこかで。
Yeah, because he was the cop that came through when Ihara got
この
shot.
前の。
They're like, huh? Yeah. He must have been just round the
そう
corner.
か。あんたが安子さんに金を貸した男だったのか。
安子？安子ってリリちゃんのこと？どうしてあんたリリちゃんの名前を？
So that's her story. She didn't tell you any of this? Nope, never asked. Figured it was something serious, but dang. Borrowing enough to put 100 millionaires in debt, all to save your wrongly accused brother on death row? Just wish she'd have come to me earlier. Might have saved her from going down the dark path. Well, now that Katsuragi's broken his promise, we can at least put the money issue to rest. Here. I'm sure she'd want you to have it. Nah, I'm good. He quite literally doesn't want this shit back, does he? Wait, what? I'm saying I won't accept the money, we're straight. Okay, explanation please. Regardless of how things went down, I lent the money to her. Isn't it only right that she be the one to return it? I mean, that's true, you know. I don't know. Won't that leave a big gaping hole in your account? Detective, I have so much money I hardly know what to do with it. He's like, dude, I'm rich! I'm not interested in making more, so for the 100 million, I couldn't give a rat's ass if I ever saw it again. Why? You see, I only lend money to people I feel are worth investing in. That way I can see how my loan affects their life, and that's a much more meaningful reward than seeing numbers on a spreadsheet. I'm not sure I understand your logic, but okay. Point is, I'm not taking the money. Not till she returns in person. Where is she anyway? Okinawa. Her brother was transferred to a prison there a few days ago. She said she wanted to be near him on his execution day. I knew she was a keeper. What? Did I not mention I fell for her? It's like, oh, okay. Well, like, in love? Exactly. So, I'd really like to see her again. Unfortunately, that money's the only connection between us now. If I take it back from you, the connection is cut and I'll probably never see her again. Some say love lasts only as long as the money. Ain't that the truth? Pretty sad, huh? Almost as sad as this Arai-san business. Arai? It's like, oh, dude, I got news for you. That guy you're idolizing so much? Yeah, he's a dick. 1 second.
もしもし。
Moshi Moshi. Oh, hello, Kido-chan. Have you been? Found Arai-san yet? What? Mishima? You mean the Ueno-gun without a bullet in his head? Mm-hmm, yeah. Alright. Okay, leave it to me. I'll get back to you. Bye. Bye-bye. Who was that? I heard something about finding Arai. That was Kido, Arai's right-hand man. What? I might as well tell you now. I'm helping Kido find his boss, Arai. He's a good kid. Why? I can't afford to lose Arai-san. Shibata's boys are going nuts trying to find him. They're trying to appease the Ueno Saiwa by handing him over. We have to find him somehow before they get their hands on him. Oh boy, have we got an info dump for you. Of course, if what you just said is true, I've been betting on the wrong horse. What's your connection with Arai anyway? I've been backing him out of personal interest. I'm not a mob front or anything. Still, this whole thing's been a real kick in the sack. Who'd imagine that Arai-san would be in bed with Katsuragi? Oh, we've already told him all that. Oh, well, okay, he's taken that pretty well. I would have expected that to be like a soul-crushing moment for him. I never pegged him as the type to make a move like that. So, what exactly was that call about? Oh, that. Kido-chan was looking for Arai-san when he stumbled across the other Ueno-gun. You know, the one that disappeared after the shooting. There was another one. A guy named Mishima. He was the sworn brother with Ihara, the guy that Arai ventilated downstairs. What about him? He's asking for police protection. In exchange, he says he'll cough up all he knows. Oh, he's gonna die then. That is the bad place to be. He wants the police? He wants a detective he can trust. I'm that guy. Except I'm not a detective. One that can protect him from Ueno Saiwa. I think you should go talk to him. Me? Yeah, you're a perfect fit. I mean, based on what you said, the Force sounds like a total snake pit. Yeah, he's basically gone to the police to spill his guts about this whole conspiracy thing with Ueno Saiwa and what's really going on, and in the police is a traitor that works for the Ueno Saiwa. He's dead. He's not going to have a good time. Plus, you can't count on Sugiyuchi-san or your superiors. What better person than you? Why should I? Who knows? Might get you a step closer to the truth you're looking for. How do you figure? The recent shooting between the Ueno Saiwa and the Kanemura Enterprises, right? I've got this hunch it's all connected to the case that your old man was working in 85. There's just too much overlap between the main players to be a coincidence.
もしあの新井さんが裏でつながっていた桂木の命令であのドンパチ事件を作為的に起こしていたとしたら。
まあ桂木は柴田と共謀して登場会を乗っ取ろうとしていた。
そこにリリちゃんの殺人だ。桂木は共謀していたはずの柴田を裏切り、さらに25年前の事件の真相を知る人間を消そうとした強引なやり方でな。だがどうして今になってそこまでする必要があった？今までも殺そうと思えば殺せたはずだ。なのになぜ今？
焦っていた。
そう。桂木は焦っていた。ドンパチ事件が起こる前に何とかして25年前のことを知る人間を殺す必要があった。どうしてだ？
指示されていたからか。桂木を裏で操っている人間に。
その人間ってのは
25年前の真実が公になってはならない人間。事件をもみ消そうとした警察の連中か。
そういうことになる。警察内部に裏切り者がいるってことだな。どうする？三島って男に会ってみる？その価値はあると思うけど。
ああ、俺が行こう。だが罠を張る。
罠？何それ？
その三島ってのが本当にあのドンパチ事件の生き残りなんだったら何か知ってる可能性もある。
まあそりゃそうだけど。
なら三島の存在は桂木だけじゃなく警察の裏切り者にとっても邪魔なはずだ。
なるほどね。わざと警察に三島との接触を報告して裏切り者をあぶり出すってことか。危険な賭けになるぞ。覚悟はできてんのか？
なあ、俺にとってこの山は自分の人生そのものなんだ。
Use him as bait. Mishima's supposedly hiding over at the docks on Tokyo Bay. Again, I gotta go to the docks? Your best bet is to take a taxi there, unless, of course, you have a fancy cop car. Thanks for the advice. Now to report my next move to the station. Hi, this is Tanemura from Community Safety. Can I get someone in organized crime, please? Yeah, anyone there will do. Thanks. Hi, this is Tanemura from Community Safety reporting in. I just wanted to check in before I go meet with some Yakuza member named Mishima, a material witness to the shooting in Kamurocho the other day. I'm meeting him over at the docks in Tokyo Bay. Yes, that's right. No, he's already there. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. I mean, they wouldn't be... that would not be how that conversation would go. They'd be like, dude, no, that's not your beat. Back the fuck up. You tell us and we'll go deal with it. If you want to liaise, fine, but, you know. So the coffee in this milkshake, you're pretty sure is just dunked some instant coffee granules in and mixed it up. Yuck. Sorry, you keep going on about this milkshake. No, that's fine. Report everything. We need every detail. This is important information. Okay, now that's taken care of. I'll be on my way. All right, just be careful and good luck. It's like, imagine if somebody from, like, Homicide called up Vice and said, yo, I'm gonna go and meet this drug dealer guy because I found out about drug deals happening and I'm just gonna go and talk to them about it and, you know, see what I can stir up. They'd be like, whoa, what are you doing? That's our beat. We need photos. Mishima's supposed to be hiding at a warehouse on the docks. Getting there by cab would draw the least attention. Who are you and why are you hanging out back here, dude? A hyped up henchman. Yeah, Mishima. That blonde-haired fuck everyone's looking out for. Find him ASAP, damn it, and quit fucking around. This is top priority. I don't care if it gets you killed, just find him, got it? The sure guy has it out for Mishima. I wonder if he's an Ueno Saiwa man. Yeah, they're looking for him. Well, out of the way, dude. Alright, here be the cab. We can upgrade. Oh, I keep forgetting to spend these 7 ability points. So I can get these. Bodhisattva Spirit. Essence of Combos. I'll get that. An additional finishing blow. I've got a 3. So if I stand still, it's going to replenish my energy. I wonder if that's like heat, or does it mean health? We'll see. I'll buy those as well. We're practically almost... Oh, I could have gone with that. That would have been a good one to get. Damn. But we've almost filled this guy up as well now. Alright, guys, look at the time. We're going to have to take a 10-minute break. Right, so... I think we need to go and do these side missions first. Let's go make sure that these are not, you know, nothing important. I do like to try and get all the side missions done in this game. At the very least, or at least the ones that aren't annoying and obscure busy work. Like the murder investigation from the last one was like, how the hell am I supposed to be able to do this if I'm only allowed to do it at night? And we never had a night scene again from the point we collected that bloody story. I was like, well, this is not easy to do. Oh. So it's kind of like something you have to do post-game. And like this guy has a another investigation that is literally just... Oh god, what the hell was that? Was that the new thing we just bought? Oh my god, I like that. Come on, get up, Naruto. Oh, he's down. It's this guy. You got a knife? Get out of here with that knife. Get out of here with that knife. And boom! Oh, no. Boom. So yeah, we literally just have to fight a woman repeatedly and learn her moves, and it's obnoxious. So things like that I don't really care about doing. You know, it's like, okay, no, this is just wasting my time. But something with story, hell yes. All right. So one of them's down here. Well, hello there, mysterious people. Hi there, do we know each other? These guys look like professionals. I'm guessing they work for Bridge. Oh, right, yes, this is the story I was talking about earlier, the one with the sex trade thing. And it's like, we didn't get a resolution to that. That just means I'm getting close to uncovering his true identity. I'm almost to the bottom of this, Dad, so I can go dine. I can't go dine just yet. Right. Okay, I want to get to the bottom of this story. If we can bust this crime syndicate, that'd be cool. Hi. And swing. Hoik. Squat. Kick and stomp. And you're under arrest. Pinky. And he's like, no, don't put me in handcuffs. Honk. Bonk. Ow. Ah. Oh, I drop kicked his face into the wall. Nice. Right, run away. Guess even professionals run away with their tails between their legs. I should get in touch with Saki-chan about our next move. Mushy mush. Ma-chan, I was hoping to hear from you. Sweetie, are you finally calling to ask me out? No. I appreciate your good humor, but there's no time to joke around. We need to talk about bridge. Oh, you're no fun. Okay, well, okay. How about we meet up at Shellac again? Shellac it is. I'll see you there. Alright, yes, we're gonna go and do this. This is, where's Shellac? This way, right? Yeah. Oh, this guy's gonna beat us up. I'll try to. Hi, Luigi. Nanny. How are you, Luigi? Good to see you, dude. How's life treating you? How's the week been? All good? And... what has this guy got in his hand? Like a toffee hammer or something? Oh, that's so good. I love that. Oh, he sidestepped my thing. Oh, hey, get off. No free hugs here. Not for you anyway. Oh, God, that looks painful. Long week, but achieved much and increased team morale. Yes, which is very important. And reduces your stress. So pretty good. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. A long but worthwhile road traveled then, basically. Nice. My technical problems resolved. Yep, my car's working, my boiler's working, everything's good. I'm still trying to get Sony to budge on giving me the game I paid for. Oh no. Sharky good. No, Sharky bad, but thank you, Felix. Yeah, they're still not really progressing with my support ticket. It's been 8 days. Yes, I feel that way too. It's been 8 days since they actually replied to my support ticket, and I gave them the information they wanted, and they said, well, you know, give us this and we'll pass it on to the specialist team. But they didn't tell me anything else. So I replied. I've heard nothing for 8 days. Now I've replied to the email again saying, guys, what's going on with my ticket? Could you please, you know, do something about this missing game that I paid for? And I also tweeted at them. And when I tweeted at them, they replied, oh, that's too bad. Did you get a reply back from them straight away saying it was being investigated? And I said, no, nothing. And they're like, right, well, try replying to them and then maybe they'll help you. And I'm like, okay, so you don't want to deal with this now that you're here. How about you deal with it now that you've picked this up? So it's kind of annoying, really. Boo to Sony, not impressed. Gave them all low numbers in the survey and gave the support ticket number to the survey and said, right, this is still ongoing, by the way. You know, you don't send me a customer satisfaction survey when you haven't finished my support ticket. That kind of worries me. It's like, you don't normally get those until they've closed the case. So I sent that in and said, right, fuck all y'all. You know, it's really bad. You're late. You know you're not supposed to keep a lady waiting. Sorry. So hopefully we'll get some kind of response, because otherwise there's going to be a very nasty letter sent to the European head office. I'm going to be like, guys, this is not how you do customer service. But that's what Yabe-san left behind. You're right. I'm afraid that alone won't be enough to catch our man, and here we are so close. Isn't there anything we can do? I could always infiltrate the syndicate and scope things out. What do you say to that? I say it's too dangerous. Oh, please. All I'd be doing is working my magic in an affiliated venue. Besides, now that I've seen the documents, wouldn't you say I've passed the point of no return? I get that, but what would you even do? I'll masquerade as a hostess, sweet talk my way right up to the big bad bridge himself. It's not gonna work. You guess you missed something. You mean with the story bit here? This is a side quest. So Tanemura's dad, one of the other things he was investigating was an underground sex trafficking ring run by a guy called, or somebody called Bridge. This used to be a detective as well. She used to be a detective who worked on the case, probably alongside her dad, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. I think she did. And then, as we've been looking into it, bot broken? Yeah, weird. Oh, thank you for redeeming the points as well. So, basically, yeah, we found out about a reporter called Yabe who was murdered. Turned out Yabe had recently been writing an expose on all of this and met with a woman from Hong Kong who is part of this ring. So this woman from Hong Kong must have spilled her guts, and we found out that a bar he used to like to go at, him and the barmaid were an item. So when we learned that he stashed all the information he'd gotten so far in a locker in the underground mall, we went to go and get it, and we found a letter to the barmaid as well and a ring, and we gave it to her. But we kept all the file for ourselves, and we've sat on it since then. But now, since we've been attacked by assassins, we're moving forward again with the side story. I thought it was done. The internet. Felix bought a whole internet. Felix, enjoy your own internet. Well done. 100,000 points. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting story. But as for the main quest, what we've done at the start of this stream, we got the 100 million yen from the last stream, and we spoke to Katsuragi from the Ueno Saiwa and organized a meeting. When we went to go and meet with him, he told Tanemura pretty much everything we needed to know, that what we already know. He just bad guy monologued the whole thing, like, yeah, so, you know, the Ueno Saiwa, when 25 years ago Saejima came and shot us all, it was all a hoax, it was all a ploy, we were prepared for it, we were all wearing body armor, nobody died. He said, but then 18 dead bodies did turn up. He said somebody else killed them all, and a person in the police covered it up. It's like, oh, really? And he's like, yeah. And then at the end of all this bad guy monologue, he's like, I'm the one who killed them all, by the way. He killed his own men. And he was a low-ranking member at the time, but he plotted this all out with Shibata from the Tojo clan. So, yeah, it's like they did this to elevate themselves in both of their organizations. And only the boss, Ueno Saiwa, and Katsuragi were the ones who survived the hit. They were the only two survivors, and then a cop helped cover it up. His dad, Tanemura's dad, was killed sometime afterwards because he was onto this, but what he was probably onto was the crooked cop, and Katsuragi didn't tell us anything. We then had to fight our way past his goons to get back to the restaurant where he hides out, only to find the chief there from community safety, and basically he's telling the chief all this, and then the chief says we should probably go and check an evidence room on like Archive 13, the forbidden archive where they keep misconduct reports, see if we can dig some stuff up there. But all we found is the report that says what the public know, that Saejima went in and shot a bunch of Ueno Saiwa. So it's basically a false report. And we haven't really learned much since, except the detective Sugiuchi, the guy who's been riding his ass and also like on Akiyama's case, he was actually Tanemura's father's partner during that investigation. They were both the investigating detectives. So we're about to go and deal with that. What we've found out since is that a guy called Mishima, which was also a guy from the very beginning, the Ueno Seiwa guy who got shot in the head, this was his buddy. He's now turned up as well somewhere, and we're going to go and find him at the docks and offer him police protection in exchange for him spilling his guts and telling what he knows, because he's also being hunted. It seems that Katsuragi's cleaning house of anybody who knows anything about 25 years ago. So there we go. Alchemist! Hey, dude! Sorry for just laser focused on telling the story there. Yeah, blooming heck. It's a heck of a story. There's like layer upon layer. How's it going, Alchemist? How are you doing, buddy? Everything's really bad right there in Texas. Hope you're still doing well. Hope you're safe. Hope your loved ones are safe. Oh, and Dapus is going as well. Bye, Dapus. Enjoy your time with your friends. Have a good evening. And don't leave me. Wolf abuses me when you're not here. Bye, Dapus. I mean, yeah. Thank you very much for the hydrate as well, Felix. You have power, been without running water since Tuesday. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Oh, I hope it all, gets up and running quickly, because god damn, it's no joke. It's been, I've hated seeing people laughing about it, I really have. It's been like, dude, these people are actually, suffering right now, so don't laugh at that shit. Like, oh, they're getting some real cold. No, it's not funny. So yeah, I hope everything gets sorted out there, dude. Yeah. Yeah, and there's been people have died from this. It's not funny. It really isn't. It's absolutely disgusting that some people are finding funny humor in the middle of all this. There should be nothing but outrage at the reason that it happened. One dude found frozen in his recliner. Oh man, I did see about a couple as well that had to go and sleep in their car with the engine running, and they died from carbon monoxide poisoning because the exhaust froze up. It's frozen to it. Oh god. Oh yeah, that's awful. So dude, I hope everything's well and that you keep safe, and that everything gets back up and running ASAP. Right. Have a little faith. With enough makeup and the right dress, I could be the perfect femme fatale. You know it. Well, you certainly have the charisma. Right then, just don't do anything crazy. Right, Saki-chan's gonna get killed. Where are you off to in such a hurry? To look at the relationship between my dad and the mystery man K. Oh yes, he was working with a guy called K. Got nothing to lose, so I was thinking I'd get my fortune read by the greedy old lady. Naomi-san? Yeah, she really seems to know her stuff. Wonder what's in that crystal ball anyway. Cocaine. Naomi-san is actually an informant, right? Yeah, I thought she seemed suspicious. That's one hell of a cover she's got. Don't tell anyone, okay? There's a lot of risk involved being an informant in Kama Roadshow. Why do you want to know about K so bad anyway? K's another name that pops up all over my dad's notebook. I just want to know what kind of person they are. Besides, there might be some connection to Bridge. I see. Well, if I find out anything, I'll contact you. Thanks, I'd appreciate it. So, to the fortune teller / informant who's actually just really good at investigating and not really a fortune teller. Shock horror! You mean it's all fake? But... Don't get me wrong, it could be much worse here. Thankfully, we're not part of the Texas with a deregulated power grid. Well, that's good at the very least, because those places are getting treated like shit. It's scandalous. I mean, a lot of the places, they're not having blackouts because the power lines went down. They're having blackouts because the companies are shutting off the power to those locations because they're concerned about escalating gas prices. And they just don't want to lose more money in the long run. It's fucking disgusting. It really is. And then a senator goes and flies off for a fucking holiday in Mexico in the middle of it all, like, nice one, Ted. You trash bag human. But anyway, I just care about whether or not people are getting along safely there. And sadly, not everybody is. Don't get you started on that cunt. No, that's it. Yeah, let's just sidestep that. We all know nothing can be said that will change the situation. That all happens at the votes. You know, that all happens when the elections open up. I knew you would return. I knew you would say that. Are we going to do this every time I come here? Hello, Miss Information Dealer. I assume you heard that from Saki. Blessed with the gift of the gab, she is. Or should I say cursed? Cursed. You can't say cursed, you've got to say cursed. It was a detective by the name of Yasuke Kaga who was inquiring into your father and Bridge. Kaga. So that's what he meant by K, most likely. Yasuke Kaga. Well, that's one mystery solved. Only thing is, the name K suddenly stops appearing in my father's memo book one day. Kaga was fired for mistakes on the job. Fired? After that, he opened a coffee shop. Foreign prostitutes were among his regular customers. Really? He'd looked after them while he was still a detective, even after he was fired. Oh! They would come seeking advice. Does he still work at the shop? He died 26 years ago. The cause of death? Lead poisoning. Unfortunately, he'll either get voted in again or another R will get voted in that's just as bad, if not worse. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's a sucky situation all round. It was reported as an accidental, but the facts point towards murder. So basically he was eliminated because he got too close with the foreign prostitutes. That matter is too cloudy for Naomi to see. I don't believe a detective my father respected would make such careless mistakes. He shot and killed an innocent bystander by accident during one of his cases. I seriously doubt that's true. But why? Because crack detectives like him know how to use a gun. I doubt he'd miss his mark like that. You seem to be a fine detective yourself. Your father said that Kaga had been set up. By Bridge? That I cannot see, but during an investigation on illegal immigration, the trail led Kaga to a certain government official. A government official? A few of the undocumented workers arrested by Kaga had been issued suspicious-looking visas. Many of them had been brought under the table. Someone was selling visas? Foreigners need work visas or a student visa in order to work in Japan, but these screenings for such visas is very strict. Many foreigners end up buying them from corrupt officials for 400,000 to 500,000 yen. Naomi has even heard of some who pay $1 million. Why would anyone pay so much to come to Japan? Back then we had a labour shortage. Employers never seemed to have enough workers. But most of all, migrant workers saw Japan as a promised land where the jobs grew on trees. So Kaga suspected that government officials are receiving money for issuing illegal visas? Exactly. Who was this official? Naomi doesn't know for certain. However, it may very well be Bridge. Yeah, so the whole thing is run by the government official. Wow. Hi, Saki-chan, are you dead yet? It's me. I've got some info on that group. You do? Let's meet somewhere from prying eyes. How about the rooftop garden on top of Volcano? I'll be right there. That's the one at Theatre Square, I think, right? I take it that was Saki-chan. Yeah, you must be a fortune teller. She was quite close to Kaga before he died. No kidding. You should talk to Saki-chan if you wish to learn more about Kaga. Thank you. It seems to me like Saki-chan would have told us about Kaga, right? Saki knows we've been looking for someone called Kei who worked with his father, and she worked with his father too. Telling me she couldn't put two and two together there? Or, you know, she's just dense. Probably just dense. The meeting place Saki-chan told me we should be around here somewhere. Literally like standing right there. Incoming ass grab. Hi, handsome. Hey, don't surprise me like that. Sorry, honey. Things are starting to heat up, so I'm taking extra precautions. Is everything okay? I told you. I've passed the point of no return now, but it was worth the risk. What did you find out? Sugawa. He's the man behind the fake marriages and counterfeit passports and shady retirement strategies and just about everything horrible under the sun. So is he Bridge? I don't think so, but he's definitely affiliated. Sugawa runs a trading company called Urban Foods. They import food mainly from Asian countries, so that's how he gets his local information. His on-site employees seem to be handling the recruiting operations as well. You've learned all that really quick. You must have been one hell of a detective back in the day. By the way, I wanted to ask you, what is it? Oh, we heard all that, by the way. What? Thought you were just another shady lady, but it turns out you're working with a cop. Nice knowing you, Officer Okama. Huh. So you found me out. Guess I've lost my touch. I'll have to work on that. Saki-chan, you need to run. But don't take this wrong, but you'll just be getting in the way here. If you say so. Yeah. Shady lady, yeah. You caught me at a busy time, so let's settle this quick, okay? I'm sure you understand. I've got a main story to play. And this isn't it. Clunk. Holy shit. Oh, I like that. Wait, are they throwing fucking stun grenades? Ah, you stunned your own guy, you fool. Boom in the nuts. Let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up. Come on, get up. No? Okay. Oh god, this guy is so dodgy. And break that arm. Oh, nice. Well, I've got to do sound effects for stuff. Come on. It's half the fun. Saki-chan, are you alright? Whew. I haven't run that much in ages. Oh, you'll live. Now, where's Sugawa's company, Urban Foods? I'm going after him. I think you could find it in a phone book. Don't you think you're rushing just a bit? We've already been targeted by the hitmen. If we don't act fast, we'll be leaving ourselves open to more danger. It's time to go on the offensive. There's that youthful optimism shining through. Alright, Urban Foods is in the building with the information booth on Supon Street. Don't take them lightly. Supon Street, got it. That's the one behind the Millennium Tower, right? Yeah, this way. Information booth. Well, I mean, this is the men's information booth. Oh, wait a minute, though. Is it here? How do I get in? Let's just double check. This is the right place, right? No, this is Shichifuku Street. Supon Street was one of these over here, wasn't it? Supon Street. Oh, there. It's an information booth there. Oh, it's back where the where Kiryu had his real estate business in Yakuza 0. Dude, you just gotta stop getting in my way. Boom! Get out of here. That's such a nice move. I love it. Clonk. Dude, stop trying to blend in with the crowd. I see you. Wimp. Take your beat down like a man. Nice. Okay, his moves are finally starting to knit together and create a good fighting style. I wasn't keen on this guy's fighting at first. It was better than Saijima's fighting style. Wait, am I all the way back here again? Man. Yeah, it was better than Saijima's fighting style because that was very stiff and clunky. This one's a little looser, but yeah, there weren't many fun-looking moves, which is the heart of the Yakuza games. You need really over-the-top, like, special moves, you know? They've got to look impressive. So that's down here. This is Urban Foods, so Gower had better be in here. Hello, I've come to buy some food. Tanamura! So you're Sugawa. You came all this way just to run into a literal dead end. Look, pal, you're in deep shit. And I mean the deep end of deep shit. You're in over your head shit in shit. In fact, you're about to be buried in it. Just like that corpse of a writer. I'll take that as a confession. Oh, you want to go first, Blondie? Okay, you and me first. Get up! Boom! It's one down. Put the chair down, or whatever it is. And clunk. Fly! Oh, you hit your boss. You're getting fired after that. Get off. Oh, I've not seen that one. Oh, that looked bad. I like it. Oh, get down. Get up. Get down again. Just you and me now. That is a cool move, isn't it? Yeah. Just fling someone in the air and watch them kick their own friend. You know the guy they call Bridge, right? You're shit out of luck. I don't know a damn thing. Okay, let's make a deal. Huh? Give up Bridge's identity and I promise to never get involved with crime again. And I'll forget about everything you've done. Huh? Oh, you can rot in the jail cell, your choice. You promise you'll never tell anyone I taught? Sure. Wink. The real name of the man they call Bridge is Yuji Katsura. Yuji Katsura. He's the chairman of the Asian Women's Friendship Association. Friendship, huh? So they use that as a front to hide the terrible things they really do. If you value your life, you should run. So I told you I'd never come after you again, but that doesn't mean to say you're safe here. Fuck off. We can't arrest Katsura based on Sugawa's statement alone. Right. Especially since he's gone now, we can't have him as a witness. We can't afford to make any more stupid moves until we have some hard evidence. He's completely hidden his trail so far. He must be really sweating balls by now. A man like that can never let his guard down. I mean, I meant to ask you this before, but I heard you were close with Detective Kaga before he passed away. What? Who told you that? Naomi. Oh, she did she? Could you tell me more about him? I helped Kaga-san out after I quit my detective job. At the cafe he ran? Yeah. I used to counsel sex workers that came there whenever they had problems, but then the syndicate found me out. How? Kaga-san, he was involved with them too. Was he on their payroll? Possibly. If he was, then why would they kill him? Because he fell in love with a certain woman. One of the illegals? Yes. A woman from Thailand. They killed him when he tried to help her escape. But you never sold yourself out, and you're still helping immigrant women. There will always be women who find themselves in trouble. Somebody has to be there for them. Dang. It is, isn't it? It's like, oh, I fell for a woman. That's just how all these stories go. Damn, you're a true hero. Don't you mean heroine? Haha, right. So, what's next? That it? Supposed to be something here. Is it inside the other bar? No, there isn't. The other bar's over the other side. So what's supposed to be here? I wonder if that's just a bugged side quest marker. Quite possibly. Who is this? It is I, the great Naomi. Naomi-san, how did you get my number? Remember who you're speaking to. Anyway, I found out what Katsura is doing behind the scenes. Saki-chan told you about him, did she? You don't have to get involved with this, you know. Did I ask you to look after me, boy? If you want to know more, come see me. Okay, I owe you one. Alright, cool. So back to the great and powerful Naomi, aka the informant. Totally not a fortune teller. It'd be really cool to get this side quests stitched up as well, because I'm interested to find out who this is. You know, who are they chasing down? This is the level of depth that the side quests just didn't have up until this game, I think. So all of them were just like single incidents. I mean, Yakuza 0 being a prequel made after this game, of course, it was more in depth, and the Kiwami games were made afterwards as remakes of the original 1 and 2. So, you know, they had plenty of like ongoing deep side quests. But then Yakuza 3 just had like small random encounters. And they were very small scale, one and done kind of thing. I knew you would return. I knew you'd say that. Please, let's move on. Oh, Saki-chan's here too, huh? Well, you might as well just tell me about Katsura. The Asian Women's Friendship Association is merely a front for Katsura. No shit. What do you mean? He was using it to connect with various Asian political figures and then profit handsomely from Japanese overseas development assistance. But aren't those associations like a non-profit? He contracts it out to companies run by relatives. There are 14 of these companies in total, both big and small? Damn! Didn't anybody notice it's at the very least a little bit suspicious? A little hush money to the police and politicians works wonders. But that would take an awful lot of cash. That's where the foreign prostitutes come in. Katsura is extorting money from them like there's no tomorrow. You have proof of this? Finding the proof is your job, detective, but if Katsura were the sex industry's kingpin known as Bridge, it would all start to make sense. So he's hiding behind the banner of compassion while secretly exploiting immigrant women. The problem is, how do we get close to Katsura? I have an idea. Do tell. I'll simply call the association and tell them I'm coming to see Katsura. Then you'll wait for hitmen to show up and try to stop you. Aren't you putting yourself in an unnecessary risk? What choice do I have? I need some way to pick up his trail. Will you lure the hitmen out around here? Too crowded. Their kind only strike when there are fewer people around. I'll head over to Pink Alley after I call. And that's where the attack will take place? Yep. Can I count on you for backup? Leave it to me. Alright, so Pink Alley. That's where we need to go next. Excuse me, officer. Look up from your phone, dude. Pink Alley. I like how this guy just picks a fight with us while a uniformed cop was right next to him. If I see that guy in the crowd, I'm gonna throw this guy at him. Ah, get off. Gotcha. Alright, fine, I'll do it with you. I'm gonna do an alley-oop. Get out of here. And you're next. 3K, nice. So Pink Alley isn't this one, right? No. I think Pink Alley is this one around the back here. Yeah, this is Pink Alley. So how do I make this call? Does it? I thought coming here would cause it to happen. Here we go. Yeah, we just have to run in here. Thought so. Come on, guys. I know someone wants to kill me. This will be the perfect place. Oh, there we go. Here you are, right on schedule, boys. Now I just have to lure you into a dead end and we can go from there. There we go. This will do nicely. You have any idea what we're about to do to you? That's my line. Oh shit! Here comes Saki-chan! What the? Say your prayers, bitches! There's no escape now. Leave this to me, Saki-chan. As for you idiots, hurry up and bring it. I don't have all day here. Like, she just fucking storms right up behind them like, I'm coming. Oh, that's him dead. Yeah, Saki Kapow. Alright, let's do this. You're going for a spin! Whee! Clonk. Oh, did I get both of them? No, this guy's still up. I want to do that and get, like, two guys out at once and it be the end of the fight. That'd be great. Now call your boss and tell him you got rid of me. Hurry up and do it. You're going way too soft on him, sweetie. Huh? Back when I was cracking heads and solving cases with the Hiroshima PD, they had a little nickname for me. Ever heard of Saki the Demon, asshole? No, of course you haven't. Then listen up good, you little shit. Oh, what's happening? Oh, what's happening is you're fucked, boy. Are you fucking brain dead? Make the goddamn call or I will pry open your skull like a sea otter cracking an oyster and canvass the streets with your head goo. Jesus Christ. There's no need to go that far. Fine, I'll do as you say. Yeah, she's scary. It's me. Tanamura's a done deal. That's right. Good boy. Oh, crunch. And he's down anyway. Well, how was I? Scary as hell. You make a badass detective. Tanamura here. I have some information for you. What? Next Monday, Katsura will be holding a symposium at none other than the Millennium Tower. And would you believe it? The name of the symposium is Empowering Asian Women. Katsura is apparently finishing his preparations there as we speak. It's rare for him to be out in public like this. Perfect. This is my chance to take him out. I would exercise extreme caution if I were you. Appreciate the tip. Now I've got his ass. I'll watch these three while you do what you have to do. Guess this is what we've been waiting for. Best of luck. Thanks. Hopefully I won't need it. We're gonna go and burn a bridge. Chairman, we're expecting about 5,000 visitors on the day of the symposium. How about our VIPs? 3 government ministers, including Minister of Health, Labour and Welfare, and the 4 other representatives from various industries. I mean, the Minister of Health, Labour and Welfare sounds to me like the potential minister who's involved in forging the visas. That's like his department, right? Minister of Labour. The game should let you call in Saki as a striker in a fight. Yes. One of the things I liked in previous games was you could, like, get friendly with some of the people on the street, and then they would be part of, like, a combo attack. You know, if they were near, if you had a fight in their area and you had a heat move to do, it would be with them. You know, they would, like, interject in somewhere. Like a busker would throw you his guitar and you would smack a dude with it. It was great. And they don't seem to have had it in this game. It was... Actually, no, it was... I think it was with Akiyama he had that. Like, one of the homeless guys was supposed to be able to help him out, but we haven't seen it since. So it might have just been an Akiyama unique feature that we never got to use. But though I think it wasn't in 3. That's a bit of a shame. Excellent. This will be a major PR boost for my foundation. Nothing like a couple of men with money to run the Asian Women's Friendship Association, wouldn't you say, boys? Hey, Katsura. Masayoshi Tanamura, Community Safety Division, Kamurocho PD. Any of that ring a bell? What the devil? What's wrong? Did I scare you? You look like you've seen a ghost. What is this nonsense? I don't have time to play games here. Then playing dumb won't help either. I was almost killed several times thanks to you. You're delusional. Sad to see the Force hired a detective who suffers from bouts of paranoia. Think I'm lying? How's this for proof? I took this phone from one of the men you sent after me. Oh, that's going to ring his phone, isn't it? Watch it not be him. Watch it be like his assistant. This'll be the twist. Watch what happens when I try to contact the guy who called to report the hit. Oh. Damn. It would have been so good if it was like his assistant's phone that rang. It's like, wait, what the fuck is this? You're fired. I finally tracked you down, Katsura, or should I say Bridge. Why, you hurry up and silence this fool. And fly, pretty. Nice. And break that arm. Oh god, I just took like 1.5 health bars off with that. Holy shit. That is an OP move. Oh, there's that cool one again. Alright, another one. Nice, did it. 26 years ago, you murdered a detective named Kaga, didn't you? And what about it? Not even denying it. He was one of your own, wasn't he? Why would you have to kill him over something so trivial as running away with a woman he loved? Don't come any closer! Oh, okay. You want to turn this into a chase scene first before you confess? That's cool. chase us on. Yoink. I'll have that and in the face. Ow, you sod. Boosh. Oh god, I've been spawned right in the middle of a bunch of people. Oh, got him. Oh, my stamina bar was almost out. This guy's got no running stamina. For a cop, he's terrible at running. Give it up, Katsura, you're done. Damn it. This moron has nowhere left to run, yet he's still limping around like a hurt animal. Dude's in full denial. Like, you don't understand this. You're actually under arrest, dude. You can't just walk around the city like you own the place still. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Get back. I'm warning you. Look, even if you shoot me, my friends are clued in on everything. They'll hunt you down and bring you to justice. Could you smile less creepily, please? Oh, shit. Get down. Kaga, that bastard, made it seem like he was under my thumb, then he had to go and investigate me behind my back. What? In my world, there's no worse threat than someone who can't be bought. And you killed him for that? He got killed because he was stupid. Instead of saving his own hide, he let himself get caught by me, all to protect that woman and her kid. Kaga had a child. Yeah, with that Thai woman he fell in love with. After she discovered what our organization was really all about, I tried to have her silenced. But she fled back to Thailand after having a baby there, so I planned to use her baby as bait to lure her back to Japan. Then I found out Kaga had hid the baby somewhere. Hid the baby? He probably placed the baby in someone else's care. I never heard about the brat after that. Oh my god. Guys, what if that's... What if... I don't know how old he is, but what if that's Tanemura? What if he was the kid and the person they placed him in the care of was... Because Tanemura said that he knows his dad wasn't his blood relation. Oh, wow. What if that's what this is about? Because we were told at the beginning of this side quest as well, we might not like what we dig up. Oh, Mr. Katsura, it sounds like you're the arsehole on this one. Yeah, that's right. So his child grew up without knowing him or where they came from. If Kaga hadn't tried to protect his woman and this kid, he would have had me by the throat eventually. He was one of the few men I truly feared. I gave him that matter of fact. You're the spitting image of him. Oh, is that just a coincidence? Oh my god.